We absolutely smashed 1,000 subscribers, and now we're on the road to 2,500, where I'll be doing yet another giveaway. All you've got to do to enter is like this video and subscribe. Hey guys, Jay Spartan here. In this video we'll be discussing the best 5 heroes for early game, and by early game I mean up to level 160. At number 5 on this list is Argent, and the reason he's on this list is purely for his crowd control. So this skill here, Entangling Roots, allows him to randomly entangle 3 enemies at a time. And if you guys didn't know, basically whilst they're entangled they can't really do anything. They can't attack you, but they literally cannot do anything. So if he's entangling 3 enemies, that's more than half the enemy team, which means that basically that they're just sitting ducks whilst you can just attack. So that's why Argent is number 5 on this list, purely for the fact he has really good crowd control and can basically neutralise 3 enemies at a time. And that is a really good skill, and that is why Argent is number 5 on this list. So if we go into test hero, we can actually see this skill in action. There we go, so he's just entangled 2 of the enemies, and whilst they were entangled they could not do anything, and he just keeps on entangling them, and they literally just sit there waiting to be attacked. It's only for a couple of seconds, but it really does help, especially if you've got some teammates like Chimera that can just deal some really crazy damage to them, or Sylas for example. If you get Sylas with haste at the right time as they're entangled, he can literally just launch at them and they will just die instantly. At number 4 on this list is Brutus, and the reason he's on this list is, well, there's basically 2 reasons. Reason 1 is his skill where he can go immune for a few seconds. Level 3, Brutus is immune to damage for 8 seconds. Once he's immune, he literally is immune, guys. He literally will not take any damage, and he's an amazing tank to have, because for those 8 seconds the enemy's just going to keep on attacking him, but they don't realise they are not dealing a single drop of damage. And then the next reason he's on this list is for the amazing damage he can cause. So his skill Whirlwind allows him to go into a spinning frenzy, and if you guys have seen this skill, you guys will know how much damage it can deal. So if you go on to test hero now, we'll wait for him to get his ultimate, and then when you see his spinning frenzy, he literally almost instantly kills the hero. So here we go, spinning frenzy, and look at that, he's just wiped him out just like that. So this skill is really good for countering the likes of Chimera, because if he gets that skill at the right time, he can literally wipe her out instantly. And that's why Brutus is number 4 on this list for me, because he has immune ability when he's really injured, and he can also deal some crazy damage. So the 3rd best hero for early game, in my opinion, is Verdan. And I actually really struggled picking 1st, 2nd and 3rd, because they are all really good heroes for that early game. But the reason that Verdan is in my list is because of his ability Dark Swarm, where he turns into bats for 7 seconds, and whilst he's bats, his life leeching ability is increased by 50%. So if we go on to test hero now, wait for him to get his skill, and basically when he turns into bats he literally eats away at their health, but whilst he's doing this he is regaining his own health. So not only is he dealing crazy damage, he's also healing himself. So he's really good at staying alive early game, and that's why Verdan is in my list, just because of the fact he can deal some really good damage whilst at the same time being immune, because he's in the form of bats. So at number 2 on this list is Sylas, and I was so close to making him first, but in a second you'll see why I didn't put him first. But the reason he's in this list, guys, if you've ever come against Sylas when he gets his haste increase, he literally deals so much damage he can wipe out any of your heroes in a matter of seconds. And the reason he's so good is because in all of his skills he basically sacrifices a portion of his health to increase his damage output. And if you've got a healer on your team, like Nomura, she will heal him whilst he is sacrificing his health, so essentially he's not losing any, and he's gaining a really high damage output increase. So if we go on to test hero, if we wait for him to get his haste ability, you'll just see how fast he's throwing his pikes, and oh my god, just watch this. So there we go, he's got his haste and he's literally just launching these pikes, and he's just killing them all. So Sylas is on my list on number 2 because he can deal some crazy damage, and if you've got him in your backline and you're keeping him alive, nobody can get in his way, and that's why Sylas is on my list on number 2. And at number 1, the best hero in the game in my opinion is Chimera. No matter what stage you're at, Chimera is more than capable of carrying your entire team, and that is all down to her life leech ability and the amount of damage that she can do. So we go on to test hero. Even when she hasn't got her ultimate, she is still dealing crazy damage, and I've had Chimera for a while now, and I would never ever take her out of my team. She has carried me all the way to chapter 11. The amount of times I relied on just her and her life leech ability, guys, you wouldn't believe it. And even when I'm against Soren can't kill Chimera. She's just insane. In any of the guild bosses, Soren and Riz just cannot kill her, and that's why she's on my list at number 1, because she just refuses to die, and the only way she dies really is when she's getting ambushed by like 4 heroes at a time. And even then it takes them a while to kill her. So if you haven't got Chimera, try and get her, guys, and if you have got her, make sure you use her, because she is, in my opinion, the best hero in this game, closely followed by Sylas. If I had a legendary Sylas, I would love to pair these two together, because I just feel like they would be unstoppable. But if you guys found this list helpful, let me know in the comments, and also guys, let me know your opinion of the top 5 heroes for early game, and then we'll see how similar it is to my list, because obviously you guys are going to have your own opinions as well, and I respect your guys' opinions. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video.